It has been such a busy week, but it looks like I've survived and it was still good. So the beginning of the week was just sort of madness. It was of course a Monday, which means TAing for me. So I had 3 classes, each went for 15 minutes each, and I needed to hand back the homework I had graded the night before, enter this grading into Canvas in the morning, do a quiz, and try and get them to do group work, and then sort of explain sort of migrating sort of expectations of rationale, all within the space of 15 minutes. Overall it kind of went well, but yeah, there was a lot of sort of confusion on the sort of student side with regards to course expectations with sort of marking and stuff. This was something which has sort of got sorted out through the week as well. Essentially, since it was a 2000 level course, I kind of actually thought the students who'd done it, and since it was also it's probably the pure math stream, I thought the students who were doing it were kind of not used to, but had done quite a few proofs before, at least done a couple of semesters stuff before, and so I sort of ended up grading everything sort of more sort of harshly than I should have. And then it was the biggest surprise to me when I was talking to one of the lecturers, and they were like, oh no, in my class, more than 2/3 of the students are first years. I was like, what? I felt so guilty. But then since then, I then sort of created a sample problem based on this week's homework, answered in 5 different ways, and then sort of graded them according to and then typed up my rationale for them, circulated this around the TAs. Most of the TAs were just for the one question you sort of grade a proof, we're kind of similar, but we would have given more points for this other stuff. And then later on tonight, one of the actual course conveners sent an email to all of us saying, based on these 5 responses, this is how I want all of you to grade stuff. So this is good. Now there's consistency. I can hopefully just send this to the students as well. This is good. And then sort of Monday night, and then sort of Tuesday was finishing off the algebra assignment. It was good. Although I'd sort of finished 6 of the 8 sort of compulsory questions to hand in Monday night. So then the next day was kind of just confidence in myself that I was able to finish the other 2 before sort of class, and I did. But then I sort of proofread it before sort of midnight, which is when the deadline was, and then sort of resubmitted it, and it was good. I caught quite a few typos. And what else? Finally got complete signatures for the lease, termination, as well as setting up the new place I'm going to, which was great. What's some of the highlights here? Appel Commons has, I think, probably the best food of all the places to eat on campus. I went to the buffet there today for lunch, and it was only at the very end that I thought, I should just stop by the kind of the desserts on the way out. And then they had this vegan chocolate cake. It was so good. I should have just smuggled some out. I don't know why I only had 1 slice. I think it was because I was full. But damn, that was good. The running this afternoon was pretty good as well. We kind of went for loop around places admittedly I'd already kind of seen, the lake, the art museum. It was still nice though, just seeing everyone and running as a group. Art was pretty fun. Pretty much the majority of Wednesday was sort of taken up just thinking about reading about sort of Courbet, I should say, Beryl et al. Nans, how the idea of that is really great in the sense that when you sort of look at the painting, or at least in the way that they would have done in the 1840s, it's not entirely clear the kind of the class of the people in the painting. Are they peasants, are they bourgeois, are they wealthy, etc. And so at the time, this kind of, when people were sort of confused about this, it got them thinking about what the actual conditions were sort of in the countryside, versus the way all of the other artists were kind of incorrectly painting this ideal of the countryside, and this kind of forced them to reconcile the fact that all the other painters were sort of painting a lie, and in fact the situation was terrible in the countryside. And I was like, well, what a genius idea, amongst other things. That was fun. And yeah, maths, it's essentially just been sort of proving sort of basic sort of algebra, group theory facts, like sitting down and walking between classes, even on a run. Like on the run today, I was like, let's just, compute in our heads like like a bunch of sequences for some really simple groups. Yeah, like by sequences I mean like derived series and stuff. That was fun. So that's been fun. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, and for the weekend it's going to be finishing off the next algebra assignment, as well as starting the analysis assignment, which was released on Thursday. And other than that, I'm surviving, and I don't think I'm doing too badly. Out.